Hi guys, it's Dee from SARA Designs, and today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful birthday card. It's got Wink Stella. See how sparkly? I don't know if you can see the sparkle. Oh yeah, you can. Check it out. Sparkles. Along with the envelope. There's no sparkles on that, but it's a very festive envelope. So we are going to get started. It's a very simple card, and let's get going. First thing you're going to need is a piece of cardstock, 8.5 by 5 1/4, scored at, I'm sorry, 8.5 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And then that. Your next layer piece is going to be 5 1/4 by 4. We're going to round off the corners of these. And then you're just going to need some random scraps. We are going to use Stampin' Up! Balloon cutter today, but you can use any balloon cutter you have or just cut them by hand. We are going to use the Stampin' Up! Balloon Adventures stamp set. Today we are going to use It's Your Birthday stamp, the confetti stamps, and the string. That's all the stamps we're using out of that. Colors today, we're going to use Stampin' Up! You can use any colors you want. Just doing the in colors, the new in colors for 2017-18 from Stampin' Up! This is Powder Pink. We're going to use Lemon Lime Twist and Pacific Point. I know this is dark, but I'm going to show you a trick on how to get it to the color we want to match that. And we are also going to use a white gel pen. I got this at Michael's, I believe, but you can get them anywhere. And then we're using a silver Wink Stella. This is optional, but I like. We're also going to use clear Wink Stella. Optional, but I like Wink Stella on all my cards. So, all right, let's get started. Put all this aside for now. All right, so we have our card base. This also is optional, but I like to round my corners of all my cards. If it's a man's card, I usually do 1/4 inch. Woman's card or kid's card or whatever, a female card, I would do 1/2 inch. I don't know why. It's just what I do. Personal preference. Let's round the corners. On that one, we will do this one. This card was already had corners. It was a 1/4 inch corner. It's just a paper I already had, and I figured I would use it because I didn't use it for what I wanted to. So that'll go like that. That'll go like that. These we don't need to round off. So put that aside for now. We're going to get to punching. We're going to use our punch. So we need the big one. You can use a little one. That's, again, personal preference. What I did on that card was the larger one. So we are going to stick it in here. You can save paper unless you want to do 2 of them. It's up to you, but I only need the one. The pink one next. 2. I couldn't find a pale blue little scrap, so I'm using a bigger one. 3. I'm going to put this back in my scrap bin so we can use them later. We're done with the punch. Punch goes away. It makes all kinds of noise. Okay, so we have our 3 balloons. Next thing we are going to do, we're going to stamp. So I'm going to get, as you can see, I use this stamp set often. Alright. Here's our confetti stamp. It turns pink. It gets stained this color when you use a lot of reds, pinks, or purples. But it doesn't hurt it any. So, and as you can see, my fingers have been in the ink, and I want to show you a trick for the blue in a second. How I figured out what I wanted to do with the blue. All right, so we're going to stamp on the white. This is my mouse pad, dirty scrungy mouse pad. I put paper on top because I stamp off a lot on this paper, and instead of doing scrap paper, I just use this. So, I'll show you real quick. This is how I test my colors to see what color I want to use, or if it's going to be the right color. Instead of keep dirtying up a stamp, I'll do this. I stick my finger in it and stamp it once. That color is okay. Do it again. Oh, that looks better. Oh, yeah, okay, 3 times I'm going to use a stamp off of 3 times. So that's how my finger gets like that. This trick is thanks to my daughter, who did this before. It was getting on my nerves that I had to keep on dirtying up a stamp just to see the color. Now I need to dirty up my finger, which my fingers get like this anyway after playing in my craft room. So that's what all these are, and that's why that's like that. I do have a baby wipe that I wipe it off, but it stains. So when you use soap later on, it will come clean. So let's get to stamping. Oh, I'm going to use black archival down here for the It's Your Birthday. So I'm going to do this because if I do it on the table, it'll shake the camera. Again, this was a trick my daughter taught me. Thank you, SARA. Alright, just kind of figure out where you want to put it. Put it down. You're going to hold it. Push it and hold it. You don't have to do CPR on it. Just push it and hold it. Do not rock it. Just let it sit and let it absorb into the paper. Lift it up and you get a great impression. Clean off your stamp. I need some stuff in there, but okay. Alright, put that aside. We are then going to use... Well, we're going to do this in a second, but we want to figure out placement of our balloons first. So, do we want the pink balloon, green balloon, blue balloon? Oh, I like that. I think I want to do that. And I think I might pop this up on pop-ups, dimensionals, or whatever you want to call them. I think that's what I'll do. So, I know that's about how I want it. I want to put these down lower, like that. So, for the first one, and I don't want the strings to hang down too far into my birthday greeting. So, I'm just going to ink up a portion of it. I'm not going to ink up the whole thing because it'll be sticking out the top. So we'll see how we do. Remember, the balloon will cover some of it too. Voila. Voila. Did one. We're going to do another one. I'm actually going to stamp that off a couple times, make sure. So I want to do it low. Oh, that was lucky. That was really lucky. Alright, I'm going to do this one. I'm scared to do this one because... Let me get a scrap. I'm afraid that I went too far up. I don't want it sticking out of the top of the balloon, you know. There we go. That worked out good. I'm going to get rid of that one. Put this one on. We'll stick this one for the middle one. Again, I'm going to use this. Stuck her down there. Oh, see, glad I did that. Because it would have been sticking out the top. Alright, let's see how we're going to look. Doot. Doot. And this on top. That'll be cute. They're going to be short strings, but that'll be cute. All right. So, before we do all this, we're going to use this little guy. Stick him on this. And I'm going to sit down. For this pot, we're done with the black. I need to cover this up. Otherwise, as you see, I'm accident prone and I'll get it all over. So, let's start with the blue. We're going to stamp off twice according to my finger test. 1, 2, and then we're just going to stick this randomly. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Give this one in the corner. We'll put him there. So you see what I mean? This works out good. Doing this on there. I need a baby wipe because that doesn't have any. The Stampin' Scrubber doesn't have any scrubber in it right now. This is another way that I get ink on my fingers from these baby wipes because I just get it all over me. It just happens. We're not done with this yet, but we're going to move it aside for now because we're working on the card. Now we're going to use the Lemon Lime Twist from Stampin' Up. This, let's see, we're going to do full strength, I think. Let's see. Hold on. I got that on tape. Yeah, we're going to do full strength lemon lime. Kind of mix it in there. I think that's good. Good enough. Now we're going to do the pink. This lemon lime twist makes me thirsty for summer. Nice cold summer drink. Alcohol or non-alcohol? I prefer non-alcohol, actually. Alright, this we're going to do full strength. This is the new Stampin' Up! Color of Powder Pink. It's a very pale pink. I'm going to just kind of incorporate that every which way in here. Just give it some pizzazz. Again, we're going to use all these for the envelope. We're going to do the same thing to the envelope. So, that is that. Now, we're going to glue on our balloons. Uno. Dos, uno, dos, not dos. And then we're gonna pop the last one up. I didn't run out of them. I have more of these circle pop dot things, but I like to use the leftover parts of this. They're still good, so why not use it? Spill. All right. that one. Stick you there. Stick you there. These little dimensionals or whatever you want to call them, I got them from Michael's, I think. Or Joann's. Or where? Not Hobby Lobby. What's the other one? Michael's, Joann's. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the other name. Okay, well, doesn't much matter. The glue I used is from, what's her name? Oh my gosh, major brain issues today. May made it. It's art glitter glue, dries clear, strong adhesive. It gives you a little bit of wiggle room to move things around a little bit, but then it sets pretty quick. So, and I had, I'll find it in a minute, a little pin to put in here so it doesn't dry out. But my daughter will tell you one of these days, and I'm forever losing stuff. Anyway, all right, let's get our white marker to make, this is the gel marker, to make our little shine spot on our balloon. Every balloon shines. This one here should go under. I should have done this before. I don't know if you can see that on that camera. There's that. Okay, we're going to use a little bit of silver winka. You don't have to do this again. Like I said, it's optional. I wanted it for a shadow underneath. And I like to shine and sparkle. Again, you could have done this beforehand, which I probably should have. Probably should have. But just do lines going up from the bottom up. Alright, that is that. Hopefully this has had time to dry. And we'll put our Winka Stella on here. They didn't have time to dry. Now it's blue, is now blue. But that's okay. Gives it some character. We'll do all the blue first so we don't contaminate the others. Winka Stella makes it shine. I need to get stock in Winka Stella. I have my daughter addicted to it now too. We have every color every color imaginable, and then some. I don't know that you could do and then some, actually, could you? I don't know. Anyway, she's addicted to the angel, tattered angel, scattered angel, tattered angel, I think it is. Shimmer dust, shimmer spray. She sprays it on everything. Just about every piece of equipment or tool that we have here has tattered angels sprinkled on it. It's very sparkly. Very pretty. Alright, that's the blue. See how that ran? That's not good. That's not good. Do a little bit of the green. We could just probably do all these together. Give it all sparkle. I don't like the way that blue ran. Should have probably let it dry a little longer, but this will show you what not to do. Let it dry. If you find your Winka Stella doesn't come out, just give it another little squeeze. Just a small little squeeze, because all of a sudden it'll come pouring out. You have a bigger mess than I already have. Alright, I definitely don't like, can you see how that blue ran here? I definitely do not like the blue like that. But at least you get the idea. So, we're going to put the card. We're done with this for now. Or we're done with that altogether. We're going to put the card. Look at all the ink on the back of that card. From the Wink of Stella and the ink being wet still. Actually, that Wink of Stella we put water in because we were running low. That's why it's so wet. Ta-da! And then, you know what? I don't have an envelope. Where are the envelopes? Where's the envelopes? I don't know where they went. I don't know. Well, I did say I was going to do the envelope, but let's pretend I did it because I don't know where my envelopes disappeared to. I would actually put Wink of Stella on here now that I think about it, but that's the envelope for it. That'd be the card. Actually, these colors don't really match, but anyway. I wish I knew where the envelopes were. We went to a craft show, a craft fair the other day, so everything kind of got packed away. Sure. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry, but you would just stamp the envelope accordingly, however you would like. Stamp, 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 stamp. If you're going to stamp the front, I would leave this part empty here for the return address, the stamp section, and the address section, but you could stamp around here or whatever. And then on the back, do not forget to put your stamp made by so-and-so on there. So when people get it, they know who did it and where to order more from. I got these stamps, made one for me and one for my daughter. From a company called rubberstamp.net. That's who makes it. We got it in like 3 days. It cost $10. No, $20. $10 a piece. Use it often. Just stamp it on the back. And all mine says is, it says, handmade with love, Sarah Designs, SarahDesign@gmail.com. It's SARDEESIGN @gmail.com. That's what ours says. Then hers says, handmade with love by Sarah. So, alright guys, that is our card for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry I can't find the envelopes. Next time I'll be a little more prepared. I didn't even think about getting an envelope out or looking for them. But anyway, that's our card. That's how to do it. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.